everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you a game called Scrabble UPwords. This game came out in 1981 and it is for 2 to 4 players. Now this game is very similar to Scrabble. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be spelling words on a crossword style grid. The difference between this and Scrabble is that the tiles don't have any point values on them, and you're actually able to stack tiles on top of each other to form more words. Now the version I have is a little bit bigger. It's a couple of rows bigger, but it plays the same essentially. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you how this little cool game works. Okay everybody, I'll just show you the components really quick. There's only a couple. The first thing here is you have your board. You're going to be spelling your words on this board, and this is the grid that you're going to be using. You can spell words across and down, but not diagonally. You have your Scrabble tile holders over here, these blue things, and then you have your tiles, and there's a bunch of them over here that you're going to have face down when you play. Now what you're going to be doing is you're going to be spelling words using this grid, and I'll show you how the scoring system works while I do this. Typically when you begin the game you'll draw a letter, and whoever has the closest letter to A is going to start. So I'll go ahead and just start with this guy. So he's going to start with spelling a word in this grid right here. With so let's say he decides he's going to go ahead and spell the word rift, like so. So now when you spell a word using just the bottom row here, each of these tiles is going to score 2 points. So right now, player 1 has an 8-point word here with the word rift. So then he's going to go ahead and draw back up to 7 tiles, and in this case he's going to draw this, and draw this, and draw this, and let's say he draws this. So now it goes down to player 2. Now player 2, he can go ahead and try to spell a word off of this letter, or he can try to actually change this word up and stack a tile, which will give him more word. So let's say he decides to do this. He puts an A here and changes this word to raft, and let's see here. He can do this. S-H-A-R and E. Now when you stack a tile like so, any of the words that you create, this is going to count as 1 point, and then the tile below is also going to count as 1 point. So this letter right here is worth 2 points. So since he made share and raft, this is going to count for 2 points for share and 2 points for raft. So this right here is going to be 4 points. Then you're going to go ahead and spell 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this right here is going to be an 11-point word, so he'll go ahead and write that in. And then again, my player 2 is going to go ahead and draw some tiles. Now you can only stack these tiles up 5 high. Once you get up to 5 high, you can't stack any higher. Also in the game, you can't just simply pluralize a word unless you can spell another word with it. So for example, you can't just put an S here and count rafts. You have to go ahead and use the S and spell another word with it. Now the instructions will give you a list of words that you can't use. Typically these are words that have hyphens in them, apostrophes, or capital letters, for example. You can also challenge one of your opponent's words if you don't think it is a word. If it turns out not to be a word, the opponent will simply replace the word with another if he can. If he can't, he can pass. You can also trade in tiles for other tiles if you cannot spell a word on your turn. So now it goes back to player 2, and let's see what player 2 can do. This and does this. So now he has spelled whirl. Okay, so now, again, here's how the scoring system is going to work. This is going to count as 2 points since he stacked this. This will be 3. Now this is 3 high. So this is going to be 4, 5, 6. This will be 7. This will be 8 and 9. And then he's going to count this. This will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that is going to be a 15-point word. And basically, this is kind of how the game is going to go. And I'll do a couple more just to give you some more examples here. Let's say I make up the word T-R-O-N-D. Trod. Okay, so since I went ahead and just did only the first row on here, this is going to count as 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's going to be 8 points. Okay, and the game is going to continue on like this until one person basically plays out all their tiles. If that's the case, then any players that have any tiles left over are going to deduct points from their score. You'll also score an extra 20 points if you happen to use all 7 of your tiles in one turn. And the QU tile counts as 2 points as well. Whoever has the most amount of points is going to win. So my final thoughts on this game. If you are a Scrabble lover or a word game lover, I highly, highly recommend this game. I would give this game high marks. This game has been around for a long time, and they're still making it to my knowledge. It plays really well. The game is really easy to learn, and the scoring is pretty simple too. You don't have to worry about counting up letter points like you do in Scrabble. You just simply count up the tiles, count up the stacks and the rows, and there you have your score. I highly recommend it if you like Scrabble crossword games. Anyway, that's my review on Scrabble UPwords. I hope you all have a great day. We'll see you soon.